Donald Trump would demand I be fired for making a joke about his old age, and then a day later go out and make a joke about his own old age.
So that was Jimmy Kimmel last night reacting to President Trump's comments about a joke Kimmel made last week. It's just the latest back and forth that we've seen that has led to new calls for ABC to fire the late night host, while the FCC is considering even more drastic action against the network. Now, this is all renewing this debate over free speech, grounds that we have, of course, covered between Kimmel and the president before. So let's bring in Professor Heidi Kitrosser from the Northwestern Pritzker School of Law. You specialize in constitutional law and free speech, are the perfect person to bring into the discussion. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you here with us. Let's get right to it. Officially, the FCC, we know, launching this early review of licenses for 8 ABC stations. Now, they didn't outright say Kimmel was the reason, but this happened right after the president called for Kimmel's firing. So how far can the FCC actually go with this?
What they're doing is, first of all, I think nobody's fooled by the fact that they haven't mentioned Kimmel directly. Everybody knows what this is about. The president, the first lady had just called for him to be fired, on top of which they did the exact same thing several months ago with the same host, with Jimmy Kimmel, right? And so given that everyone understands that this is an assault on speech that the president doesn't like, legally, they can't go anywhere with this. That's not to say they won't be able to harass Disney for a while and perhaps put them through some expensive proceedings. But legally, they have absolutely no ground to stand on, even though the FCC does indeed provide broadcast licenses, and there are criteria for renewal and non-renewal. The First Amendment limits the extent to which they can impose speech-based restrictions on that criteria. And one thing that's clear is that they cannot restrict licenses based on the fact that they don't like the viewpoint uttered by a TV host, and they certainly can't restrict it based on the fact that the president feels personally insulted by something said by a comedian.
Yeah, I was going to ask that as far as the First Amendment and what it says, and does it allow the FCC to step in because, say, for instance, the president or any of his appointees don't like what a host says, even if it is in, sketch comedy?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And there are at least 2 layers of restriction that would bar the FCC from refusing to renew a license based on a joke that the president doesn't like. One, and most importantly, is the First Amendment itself. So it is true that government can impose some restrictions, even some speech-based restrictions on benefits, including licensing. But there are clear First Amendment limits on how far they can go. And one limit is that they cannot restrict licenses or other types of government subsidies or benefits on the basis of viewpoint. Another thing that's clear is that courts have said repeatedly over many, many years that the speech that is most highly valued under the First Amendment and most highly protected is political speech, including political speech that upsets the powerful and the powerful who govern us. The other layer of protection is the Federal Communications Act itself, which has a provision that explicitly bars using the licensing process for what they refer to as censorship.
All right. We really appreciate your insight on this morning, Professor Heidi Kitrosser from the Northwestern Pritzker School of Law. Thank you for joining us.